Okay, so here we recall you on consolidate, group, consolidate class. So, okay, class. Now you have to know, okay, you have to understand the situation. We have a lot of situation here, okay. We have a step acquisition. You also have a disposal. But you must ask yourself, okay, is it cross boundaries or just a control to control situation? Same goes for disposal. Divide by 2. Either it is a cross boundaries or control to control. Okay, now I'm focusing on the cross boundaries first situation. So I will start with step acquisition, then continue with disposal. So under step acquisition, first situation will be investment will be associate. Okay, when investment to be associate, what is the setup needed here is how you want to know is an associate. Alright, this is an investment under IFRS 9. Remember how you want to know associate? Please memorize the criteria. I don't want to say the criteria must be in percentage only. It's not necessary. Remember, this is not the main indicator. Okay, now, what is the setup needed? First, I want to see in your question, you mentioned from investment to be associate, you must use equity method, which is called a single line. What working that you need to open means that investment in associate. Next, you have to calculate share profit of associate. This is all the single line needed in your SOPL. This is under SOFP. Another one is share OCI of associate. So the difference here is, class, you have to remember, this is a single line for SOFP. This is a single line for SOPL and OCI. So this is the first situation. From investment, you have to be an associate. So to recall you, what is the formula for investment in associate? So investment in associate will be cost of investment plus share profit minus impairment loss. Okay, for the first situation just now, the cost investment, the further cost of investment plus the old cost of investment if from investment to associate. Clear? Okay, now the second situation will be investment to sub. Okay, investment to sub, what working that you need to do is, I'm talking about working first, you must calculate profit on the recognition. You also must calculate the working of goodwill. If any, you also must calculate NCI as well. The question requires you to do so. So what is the setup in your paper? Means I don't mind in terms of the arrangement, but important thing you need to mention all this. So first is said by substance. I give an example. 15%. Now 60%. So it's a sub. Meet the criteria as well. You need to see the criteria. So class, when mention this, first you must say by substance. You are selling 15%. That's why you have to calculate what? Profit on derecognition of the investment. And not only that, the investment previously held at measure at fair value. Next, you will calculate as well by substance purchase 60%. That's why you have to calculate goodwill is a subsidiary. So you know, and don't forget, you must mention also, this must including consolidate. If SOPL, if you consolidate at the middle of the year, you acquire it in the middle of the year, so based on the prorate basis, means that based on period when you acquire the company as a subsidiary, and SOFP based on year end, means that you need to do consolidate all, okay, asset liabilities as well. So this is the treatment you mentioned about substance, goodwill, consolidate, must be consolidate, SOPL and SOFP as well. So the second situation. The third situation, associate to subsidiary. Using the same step, but the difference here is, first, you really have to calculate the profit on derecognition of associate. Next, after you calculate the profit on the recognition of the associate, you also must calculate goodwill, you also must calculate NCI, if any. So what is your setup needed? It's the same as I mentioned to you. I give an example, 40%, now be 70%. By substance, you sell 40%. That's why you need to calculate profit on derecognition of associate. I will teach you what is the formula. Then you must calculate goodwill. Sorry, it's not goodwill. Profit on recognition and investment previously held measured at fair value. By substance, you buy 70%. When you be a sub, goodwill is calculated. Class, don't forget the same thing. Consolidate. Once you control, but remember, SOPL are based on prorate. SOFP you can console because based on year end. Class, how about equity method? Yes, you can use equity method based on prorate basis as well. If they obtain control at the middle of the year, so the first 6 months can use equity method, And the last one, another 6 months, you can use consolidate method if you obtain control here. So remember, equity method also can be mentioned in your answer. So this is 3 situations. So just to recall you another one before I end my video, what is the formula for profit on derecognition? Fair value previously held. You are using the latest share price minus carrying amount. Which carrying amount class? Depends. Okay. If situation 2, you have to find the carrying amount of the investment. If situation 3, you must find the carrying amount of the associate. You also can find the carrying amount of the associate itself. You can find the carrying amount of the associate using the working as mentioned just now, using the formula of investment in associate. Remember this? So this also can be used as a carrying amount as well. Okay, how about this situation is for investment to associate. Okay, how about associate to sub? If associate to sub class, focus to the purple color, you change this situation you only can use the fair value previously held. Associate. When this is for situation 3, associate to sub. When associate to sub, you must use the fair value previously associate as situation 3 plus share profit minus impairment loss. So that's all for step acquisition. My next video is about disposal. So please remember, step acquisition, cross boundary. These are the 3 situations, including the working as well. Okay, I will not cover how to calculate share profit, impairment loss, and so on. Please cover back based on my notes, based on the lecturing before this. Okay, that's all. So once you get the answer, so you must mention gain or loss. So when you mention gain and loss class, I need to add another setup. That means you must also mention about the gain and loss in P&L, because it affects P&L. Same goes for the second one, investment to sub. You also must mention about the gain and loss enter to P&L, profit under recognition. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you.